To counter GOP attacks on their perceived weakness on crime, the White House is planning a messaging push that targets the far-right House Freedom Caucus budget plan. The focus on crime will be the opening salvo of a week-long offensive that will highlight different provisions of the budget proposal each day. The White House will argue that the Freedom Caucus budget would be a disaster for hardworking families, as it would cut funding for law enforcement, diminish staffing at the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, and make communities less safe. The White House plans to lean on its own administration's analysis of the Freedom Caucus budget to back up its claims. The White House's decision to focus on crime underscores how the issue is influencing the current political debate, and what Biden is choosing to highlight as he is expected to launch a re-election campaign. Biden has rejected some of his own party's approach on crime, saying he opposed a push by some Democrats to defund the police. However, he recently upset some of his fellow Democrats by deciding to back a House Republican bill to overturn a local Washington, D.C., crime law that the GOP said would weaken law enforcement efforts. The White House plans to highlight each day of the week how the House Freedom Caucus budget would harm different aspects of American society, from increasing costs on families to weakening the country on national security concerns. Overall, the White House hopes to show how the budget proposal would be harmful to hardworking families and the country as a whole.